Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Sunday, November 27, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus, if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. By becoming a member of the High Stakes Patreon, you will have access to our best team picks, total picks, parlay picks and much more. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Atlanta Hawks vs Miami Heat. The Miami Heat are dealing with injuries and have only won 2 out of their last 6 games overall. Jimmy Butler is not expected to play in this one, while Max Strus, who has become an important player, is questionable. The Hawks have won 3 out of their last 4 home games. Furthermore, the Heat have been a completely different team on the road, and for the worse. They have lost 7 consecutive road games. The Heat will take more threes than most squads, averaging 35 three-point attempts per game, and the Hawks are limiting opponents to 33% shooting from beyond the arc, good for 3rd in the NBA. Atlanta has a better offensive efficiency rating than the Heat, and that will definitely be evident in this one without Jimmy Butler. Take Atlanta Hawks minus 5.5 points. These defenses are on 2 different levels as of late, with Miami giving up 107.5 points in their previous 4 games, while Atlanta is allowing 119.2 points in their last 5 games played. The over has hit in the last 4 Heat games following a win, and in 11 of the previous 14 games for the Hawks, when they allowed 100+ points in their last games, so go with the over as the better play in this matchup. Take over 221.5 points. Detroit Pistons vs Cleveland Cavaliers. The last time these teams met, Cleveland absolutely dominated, coming away with a 112-88 victory in Detroit. The team shot 54% while holding the Pistons to 37%. It would not be surprising to see a duplicate of this performance, as the Cavaliers may be the 2nd best team in the East because of how well-rounded they are. Even with some key injuries, they are deep enough to dominate a contest like this. The Pistons saw their 2-game winning streak end against Phoenix, but this is a team that had lost 11 of their previous 12 games, including 8 in a row. Detroit has not been very good this season and have not been good at home. The injuries hurt Detroit much more. Take the Cleveland Cavaliers at minus 7 points. Cleveland had won 4 games in a row before they matched up with the Bucks on Friday, November 25th, in their first of 3-game road trip. The Cavs led for a majority of the game before a big 3rd quarter sparked the Bucks to victory. The Cavs scored only 10 points in the 3rd quarter after leading by 11 points at halftime. The Bucks then went on to top Cleveland 117-102. The Bucks utilized a 23-2 run in that 3rd quarter as Giannis Antetokounmpo led the way in scoring with 38 points. The surefire backcourt of the Cavs was effective, but the support cast did not step up in their roles. Darius Garland 20 points and Donovan Mitchell added 29 points in the defeat to Milwaukee. Isaac Okoro made 13 points as he came off of the bench for Cleveland. The Cavs shot only 39.1% from the field and 36.4% from behind the arc. Cleveland led as much as 16 points in the first half as the game came to a crashing half for the visitors. This is the 2nd loss to Milwaukee this year already for Cleveland. Detroit is currently in last place in the Eastern Conference as they have a record of 5-16. The Pistons have lost 3 of their last 5 games. Their 2 wins come on the road against Denver and Utah, both by single digits. Their latest game was a 6-point defeat to the Suns. The Pistons led by 1 point at halftime before the Suns started to take control of the game by outscoring Detroit by 6 points in the 3rd quarter. Suns' DeAndre Ayton feasted in the lane Phoenix. He scored 28 points on 11 for 13 shooting. Detroit was led by Bojan Bogdanovic, he scored 19 points for the Pistons in the loss. Detroit is shooting the worst field goal percentage in the NBA, with 44% from the field. The Pistons are also shooting only 33.4% from behind the three-point line, which ranks 24th in the nation. The defense has allowed for easy shots, too. Opposing team are shooting a fifth best against the Pistons, with 48.4% from the field. The over would hit if this game was at home for the Cavaliers, but defense will be their specialty. The Cavs' defense is one of the best disruptors of the basketball as opposing defense are shooting poorly against them. Cleveland has been playing great defense and offense, this should lead to slowed down possessions and more of a methodical game on the road for them. The under is 4-1 in the Cavaliers' last 5 games, after scoring 100 points or more in their previous game. The under is 8-3 in the Pistons' last 11 home games versus a team with a losing road record. Take the under 221 points on Sunday afternoon. New York Knicks vs Memphis Grizzlies. I like the Knicks here bouncing back from a bad home loss against the Blazers, who played without Damian Lillard. The Knicks committed 35 fouls and that was the difference. The Grizzlies are a very physical team, but the Knicks have the size to match them inside, especially with Mitchell Robinson back. I just think this is a good spot for the Knicks, at home, after a bad loss, playing a Grizzlies team that hit the road after a big win over a divisional rival. The Grizzlies are 7-12 against the spread this season and have lost 4 of their last 6 at TS. Take the Knicks here to cover. The Portland Trail Blazers won in overtime against the New York Knicks on Friday night. Knicks shooters Jalen Brunson sunk 32 points and Julius Randle contributed 23 more. R.J. Barrett helped out with 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. New York was 24-28 from the charity stripe, compared with the Trailblazers, who were 38-51. The Knicks pulled ahead by 2 points with less than 14 seconds left in the fourth, and a pair of free throws by the Trailblazers sent the game into overtime. The combined points per game for these two teams currently stands at 229.4. With the injuries on both teams causing the questionable or outright non-playing status of key players, expect this game to have a lower than average for each team. The trends point to an under the game, as under is 4-1 in Knicks' last 5, after scoring 100 points or more in their previous game. Go under 232 points due to injuries and pacing right now.